You know, it's always exciting when the Word of God just speaks to you in very clear ways. Today we're going to talk about savings. Savings. And do you save for the things of life? The breakdown of a car, a water heater, just any emergency that may come along. Isn't it interesting that as Christians, why do we think that life just stops? Because you're saved now. Because you're saved. Why do we think that life just stops just because you're saved? Life still goes on. Things still happen. Okay? If you have a car, it's going to break down. If you have a house, things are going to happen. So we need to put money back so that your life doesn't shut down at every emergency. And now it's about that dreaded payday loan. Oh, you know that loan that you pay twice because you're paying 100% interest. So you borrow 100 for a couple of weeks, and so then you have to pay the 100 back and then another $100 for the favor. And it's giving away money. Listen to what Proverbs 6 tells us. And it says, look, pay attention to the ant. You ever notice as small as he is, he's capable of carrying over 100 times his weight and size. They work together. But look what he says. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. This is in Proverbs 6, starting with verse 6. I'm sorry. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its foods at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? And I want to talk to you about that sleep. I'm not talking about that physical sleep. I'm talking about just being ignorant, just being lazy, just being actually in some type of fantasy. How long will we sleep as if we're unconscious to what's going on around us? You have a salary, and if you trust God, the first thing you'll do is pay God. Then pay yourself savings. Then you pay everyone else. Because now, this way, you're putting something back for the inevitable. You're not putting something back for what you think might happen. It's ultimately going to happen. It's a car, it's a water heater, it's a broken window pane. It's something because it's life. So many of us as Christians, our whole life shut down because we have to get a $150 tire. Imagine losing a day's work because you couldn't get a $100 tire. Something that's going to happen, but we don't prepare for because we think that as Christians now, God will just fix it. It's going to work some kind of miracle. That tire is going to inflate some kind of way. No. It's also about preparation. It's about dealing with the realities of life. Things happen. And payday loans are not the way to get it done. Your life should not shut down for $300, $400, $500 when you can put something back. It might not be much. You determine what you pay yourself. What are you able to do? Maybe it's 20 a check for one person, 10 for another, 30 for another, 50 for another. But put something back as if you are a good steward. Don't just think you're to earn and use, and then when there's an emergency, God should just work a miracle. No, we need to provide. We need to put things back for provision. So it says in verse 9, and we'll close it out. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. And poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Put something back. Okay, if it costs you a dinner date, then don't go to dinner. A friend of mine said something, I'll leave you with this. And it was my producer. He probably won't forget this or remember this. This had to be 15 years ago. Brother Max said, I always determine if I'm going to buy something based on how many hours I have to work to pay for it. I would never, that changed my whole, okay, so do I get this shirt for $100? That'll cost me 4 hours work. Not worth it. Man, what an excellent perception. What an excellent viewpoint. So savings are a part of good stewardship. No more payday loans. No more. Think about it.